Hey guys, Bert here. Welcome to number 18. We're in Germany, just landed. My lovely wife, Susie, is on the camera. We're on our way driving down to Switzerland. It's about 4 hours to Zurich and then another 2 or 2.5 hours to the Alpine Heli Smackdown. It's going to be a great weekend full of fun, a lot of good pilots, totally different atmosphere than the fun flies in the United States. And I have a pretty good surprise for you guys. I'm actually going to try to get our friend Tareq Alsaadi to walk you through his setup, give you some tips on how he does his Smackdown. We'll do some picture-in-picture stick movements, picture-in-picture type of stuff, so you guys can see his stick movements and stuff. And so it's just definitely going to be a pretty good weekend. We're driving from Frankfurt, Germany to Lodrino, Switzerland. It's like a 5-6 hour drive. We're making a stop for the night in Zurich. So get ready for this new episode. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Hey guys, we're in Switzerland. We're on the outskirts of Zurich. We're at Ugo's shop here. Yes. He's the owner, right over there. He's the helidoctor, no?
Yes.
Yeah, helidoctor. Model Sport. .rt.ch. He's the outrage distributor in Switzerland, and we're here with what is your nickname? The King of 3D?
Yes, King of 3D.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Tareq Alsaadi.
Oh, nonetheless, Mr. Tareq. And they're building his helicopters. And actually, there's a new helicopter, right? It's a new helicopter also? Yeah. Where is it?
But still not.
Oh, they'll bring it to you. What about, there's a new version 2 of the 50?
Yeah, I have it. The new 50 is already inside the other box.
So it's
but
first...
we are going to assemble it because still I don't have the frames.
Nice. So these guys are all working. We're going to the Alpine Heli Smackdown in Lodrino, and we're leaving this afternoon. So looking forward to seeing some kick-ass flights from this guy.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, and here we are. We are at the Alpine Heli Smackdown in Switzerland. This is a small town called Lodrino. It's the southern Alps in Switzerland. Everybody around here speaks Italian. And this is just a great event. Today is Sunday, first thing in the morning. Too busy yesterday to start taping, but not a lot of people right now, which is perfect for video, so we can show you the field. This is the parking area, and right here we have a little snack bar. People just sit down here and hang out and have some beer or coffee or snacks right here to the left. And as you can see, there's some people right now having breakfast. People here start late in the day and they end late in the day. It seems to not get busy until afternoon, and then it just keeps going until late night. There were people here at the field last night, Saturday, till like past midnight, just hanging out and drinking and having fun. So very different style than back home in the U.S., but still a very, very nice event. This is one of the few events in Europe where there's no competition. It's only a fun fly. People come here. They have, I believe, 4 flight stations, maybe 5. I believe over 130 pilots. I'm not exactly sure. It's definitely over 100. And they come here and they fly and they have fun and they bring us spectators that come to watch. And this is, to be honest, the the craziest audience that I've ever seen when I've traveled around the world flying helicopters. I had a demo yesterday, and the people were just gathering, yelling and screaming. It was just awesome. You hardly see that anymore back home in the U.S. So we're just going to walk around here a little bit and show you a little bit of the ambience and what's going on here. Like I said, it's a little early in the day, so it's not very busy. It's maybe perfect. We might see somebody here and there and interview him. I believe Lolo Riva. Lolo is one of the organizers of the events. He's Lukas Riva's father. We'll see if we can get him. And here I am with Mr. Lolo. Lolo Riva. But Lolo parla Italiano. He speaks Italian, but very good English too.
No, better Italian. we can do the interview in Italian?
Io parlo niente italiano. Un pochino.
Let's go.
No, English. Lolo is you're the founder, creator of this event?
Yeah, that's right.
Was it you and your son, just you?
Both. I would say both. But we have me, Lucas, and Barbara. She's behind me. And we have created and we have organizing this meeting now is the fourth time that we do that.
And for all of you that don't know, Lolo is of course Lukas Riva's father, and Lolo and Lucas together created this fun fly. And for people in the United States that don't understand this well, in Europe most events are competitions. And this is maybe the first event, maybe second event. I think Pitch Brothers is one, and this is another event where there's no competition, it's only a fun fly.
That's right, it's only a fun fly. We founded this event at the end of the season for the fun for the pilots. Even one pilot come without helicopter is welcome. We just have to stay together and to make a big party for the end of the season in Europe.
So for all of you that are not familiar with this event, Alpine Heli Smackdown, the southern part of Switzerland, the canton here is called Ticino. The city is a small town called Lodrino.
Is a military airport that we can have for the weekend, and is located in the south of the Alps. So what you see are the Alps, and in our region we speak Italian. On the north of Switzerland you speak German and French.
Okay, Lolo, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Now I can go on the floor and show that I'm not so high like.
Show us how you drive this. Drive away. Fast.
Easy, eh?
Yeah, no, you can do it. Fast.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And as you can see, there's a pilot registration here to my left. This is where you buy your pilot pass and your meal tickets and drink tickets. Of course, unlike in the United States, there's beer right here, and the pitchbrothers.com is the sponsor of the beer. We are the Pitch Brothers. We love beer. So you can come to the field and just drink beer and have a good time. Here's all the vendors. We have Contronic on site. We have the Outrage distributor all the way down from the northern part of Switzerland. We have I believe helituning.ch, Martin Zimmerman over there. He's Edge distributor. We have SAB. We have Protos over there. Mikado on the right-hand side. So there's a lot of vendors here. I apologize if I'm missing a few. Let's walk a little bit more and show the flight line a little bit. And as you can see, the scenery here is just gorgeous. The mountains, it's just spectacular view. For all of you that are not used to flying with the heavy background, busy background, this would be quite a challenge when you stand at the flight line and you have to fly right with that sort of backdrop. It's beautiful, but yet can make things a little bit confusing if you're used to flying against a sky instead of a mountain. We're going to show you a lot of different things. We're going to show setups with Tareq Alsaadi. He's going to talk to you about how he sets up his Velocity 90. Then we're going to show you some stick movements from Tareq, which I don't think it's ever been shown before. And here is the flight line. And as you can see, even though it's early in the morning and people are still not showing up, you can see there's already helicopters flying up and down the flight line. So it's a beautiful event for sure.
Hi, this is me, Tareq Alsaadi. Today I'm going to show you the setup about my Velocity 90. I know that many people is asking me, especially on Facebook. I'm receiving a lot of messages every day about the setup or what I'm using on my Velocity 90. So I'm going to give you a very small explanation about it. This is my radio DX7 SE. This is the Velocity 90. I'm using outrage servos for sure with the direct voltage. This is NRG battery outrage from outrage. This is the Spartan Quark. I'm using the tail servo from outrage 9188. Also the Swiss servo is 9180. I'm so happy with it. I don't have any issues. The other thing, see, you can see something here is different. Sometimes I'm using the small servos. It is just only for the weight. Also the other point, sometimes if I have like 4 swash servos, I prefer to keep like an extra servo for the swash for my other helicopters. So I will use a small servo. This is my YS 120 and this is the Hattori 2123. This is the latest muffler from Hattori for this helicopter.
Now, talk a little bit about the 120 and the type of fuel, like you were telling me earlier.
Yeah, see, I tested this engine for a very long time, and what I can see, this engine until now, the result, it likes the less nitro. So when we fly it with the 20% nitro or 15%, it performs really much better. And I'm going to test it more and more the few next weeks, to try it with the 30% or to find what is the difference. But actually now with the 20% nitro, it will work perfect 100% with no any issues. But I prefer to, I like to advise the people to use the same muffler, Hattori 2123, because this muffler matching this engine very well.
What do you have for total pitch?
Okay. It depends, Bert. Sometimes I'm using 12.5, sometimes 13. And the cyclic, sometimes I'm going for the maximum. But I'm using now the fast pedals, so I don't need to go for the maximum. It is already very fast. About the pitch. Now, on this helicopter, it is 13, plus minus. The throttle curve I'm using here, you can see. So it will be very clear for everybody. This is the pitch curve, straight, no any changes, nothing. Throttle curve, this is for the normal mode. See, you can see, this is
1, yeah.
This is 2.
Oh, that's 2, okay.
Yeah.
1 and 2 is the same.
Yeah, okay. 70 in the middle, okay. 170, nothing.
170, 170 and 100.
Yeah, nothing special with that. And this is the normal one.
Correct. And then you use the, I see that you're using the governor, the
throttle, sorry, the multi-gov.
Multi-gov.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm using it from really very long time and I'm so happy with it. About the multi-gov, I'm using the low percentage for this one is 45%. It is really much better to recover or to give more power. And the head speed, it depends. Sometimes I'm going for 1960 to 1980. I'm not going anymore. But when I was testing the YS120, I was trying with the engine with many different gear ratios, 7.6, 7.8, 7.9, and with the 7.8, with the 7.6, I tried the engine with 2,200 RPM. But I prefer the 1980. It is much better, or 1960. 1960, I'm sure everybody, if they fly with the 1960, they will be very happy. No any issues. And this is what the swash mix.
Wow, 666666.
Oh, I need to change to 777. This is all.
Nice.
And can you see my radio, Bert? I think it is really old, or?
Yeah, it's very old.
Do you think that?
Nice flag in the back of it. The flag.
Yeah, for sure. This is UAE flag.
Yeah. Proud. Cool.
Thank you very much.
So, any other tips on setups?
I don't think so. It is a standard, but the main thing for me, just when you assemble the helicopter, to make everything sure, fixed properly, no any binding, all with the Loctite. But I don't think so. There's something really special to make. Everything is perfect, and that is all.
Thank you, Tareq.
Most welcome.
Thank you. And here I am with two very nice guys. Hugo Marquez. He's the why Marquez? Is this like a Spanish last name?
Yes, of course. My family, I'm maybe for 100 years coming from Spain.
Oh, I see. Hugo is from Czech Republic, but he's lived in Switzerland for many years. 20 years, 30 years, something like this, right?
13 years, and I have a Swiss passport, no Czech passport more. But I Bert in Prague, in Czech Republic.
He is the owner of Sport. I can't. How do you pronounce this in German?
Modellsport.
Modellsport. He's the owner of this company, and this is not only a hobby shop in the northern part of Switzerland, but it's also the outrage distributor for the Switzerland, for the country of Switzerland, correct? And Joachim here, he's very good friend, very helpful, goes with him everywhere. Do you work for free, or is it you get money from this guy, or no?
Yeah, I get $20,000 a month, so it's.
Oh wow! Can I get your job?
You can get part of it, but not all. Just some part of it. We talk about that often.
Okay, we talk after, no camera. So I just want to introduce these guys. If you're ever in the Switzerland area, you need parts for your helicopter, especially Outrage, but of course any other brand that they carry. Check them out, and I'm going to put the address to the website in the credits so you can find his website online. So great people. They've been very helpful here. Unbelievable. Great time in Switzerland. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you for visiting.
And if you go to Urcha, look this guy up. He's a funny guy, and he's the RC helidoctor. Hey guys, I'm here with Tareq Alsaadi, king of 3D. Nobody knows who he is. So we actually had to leave the field from the Alpine Heli Smackdown field to a rogue field here because there were way too many people and it was way too difficult to do. But basically we're going to have Tareq fly his Velocity 90, and he's going to show you his signature moves. Maybe what, 2-3 moves only? Three
Maybe,
moves?
yeah.
And he's going to talk to you about how he came up with these moves, what inspired him to do these moves. Maybe he saw somebody do them or he came up with them himself. We don't know. He's going to tell you those tricks. He's going to tell you how he first tried simulator, maybe in the real life. And then once he shows you that, maybe 2-3 minutes, then he's going to go ahead and do a Tareq Alsaadi flight, and you're going to be able to see the stick movements. We have the training cam with us today. So we're going to go ahead and get it done.
There is vibration.
Good.
Yeah.
So we have Tareq Alsaadi here. He's getting ready to fly. And look at how tight this field is. Very, very tight. But he doesn't need much room. He's good.
This is some of the maneuvers I'm practicing to do those days. And this is the next one. I think the best way to learn is the sim, Bert. Okay, yeah. I'm going to do another one.
So hold on one second, Tareq. So how did you come up with that maneuver? Why did you learn that?
Sometimes I'm sitting in front of the sim. It looks like art, like when someone tries to draw something, he needs to create something new, that is all.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about, let's do another one.
Okay. This one, it was the same also, one of the maneuvers that I'm doing those days.
Okay.
You can see this one, Bert?
Yeah, I can see. Nice. You learned this in the simulator too?
Yes. I don't think so it is really too difficult, but I think for, if someone needs to learn, he should try many times on the sim. Then it will be so easy, I'm sure, from this thing.
Did you learn any maneuvers? Did you learn any maneuvers from other pilots watching videos or no?
Yeah. Sometimes I like one of the maneuvers.
Give me one example.
Like from Jamie Robinson, this one. This is everybody know, Jamie Robinson's signature.
The tail twist.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So
this is one of the things really that makes his flights amazing.
Okay, now show us some Tareq flying so people can see the stick movement.
Yeah.
How did you learn to fly so fast? How did you learn to move the stick so fast?
I don't know. For me, I never feel it fast. I feel it really very normal. Yeah.
No, doesn't feel fast to you?
No. I can see your flight. Sometimes it's faster.
No. My flights are slow. Oh shit, throttle hold. Very nice. Tareq Alsaadi.
Thank you very much.
So as you guys saw, this was an amazing fly by Tareq Alsaadi.
Thank you very
Crazy
much.
thumbs. Again, how did you learn to fly so fast?
See, Bert, for me, I don't feel it that much fast, really. To be
It
honest,
looks very fast.
maybe.
It's very difficult to keep with it with the camera.
Maybe the flying style is different, but to tell you the truth, if you try my helicopter, you feel like the cyclic is not really too fast. Even the tail is something normal, but it depends about how the way I'm flying.
Yeah, it's all about the flying style.
Yes, it is a different flying style.
So what I tell people, tell everybody is that they have to create their own style.
Yes, and the other point that it is not so important to be so fast. I think it is more important to create some new
Create something. Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Thank you, Tareq. Appreciate
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I'm here with Stefano. Stefano is the owner of the SAB company, and as you know, SAB make very, very good blades, and they've been in the business for many, many years. Now SAB has a new helicopter called the Goblin 700. There's 3 models, correct? 3 different models?
We made a particular main frame that permit to build the 730, the 70 and the 77 with only really little modification, only changing the gear ratio and the boom, the blade. So people when have this helicopter maybe have almost 3 helicopters different. Yeah, with very, very little modification.
And it's one has 600 millimeter blades.
630.
Correct. And this is 700 millimeter blade.
700 this, and we have another one 700 millimeter.
Oh wow! So it's a big one, kind of to compete with the new, bigger helicopters that are coming out.
Exactly.
And this is how long has this helicopter? Is this helicopter already in the market for sale, or is it coming out for the people that don't know?
Is coming out maybe for Christmas and sure for big production in next spring.
Next spring, okay. And for all of you that haven't seen this, Tareq Alsaadi flew this yesterday here. It was a crazy flight. So this helicopter is very, very capable of not only flying very fast, very smooth, but can also do hard smack, both, right?
Yeah, this helicopter can fly very easy, 2,300, 2,400 RPM of the head. So it permits very, very fast maneuver, also in 3D.
Do you know who is going to be bringing this to the United States, or no, not yet? Or do you know the distributor yet, or are you still working on this?
Yeah, we are working since some year with HeliDirect, and so maybe they will work for us in the States.
Okay, perfect. So HeliDirect might be the distributor. This is a good deal. So we're going to show you a little bit of this helicopter, and then maybe we're going to show you a flight with Tareq a little bit later. Thank you very much, Stefano.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey guys, I'm here at the editing room and I figured I'd give you a little bit of commentary as to what happens next. Shortly after I did the interview with Stefano from SAB, Tareq, myself, and a bunch of other guys, some guys from the Pitch Brothers and others, we all left the main field and we went to this tiny little field about 5 minutes away from the main fun fly field. Basically, Tareq wanted to get some flights in the Goblin away from the crowd and stuff like that, and they also wanted me to take the Goblin for a spin. By the way, I flew the helicopter, and in my opinion, it's just it's spectacular. It's a great machine, great performance, it feels very light, very precise. It's just definitely a great machine. In fact, I think I will have one, hopefully, in the future. But anyway, what you're about to see is Tareq Alsaadi flying the Goblin at this tiny little field away from the main fun fly field, just having fun. And I warn you, this following segment has some language. So if you have small kids or kids under age, I recommend that you either cover their ears or you lower the volume a little bit. So here we go. And here we're at the field with the Pitch Brothers. The Pitch Brothers and Tareq. Tareq Alsaadi. Tareq! Sir Zigla. This is the Goblin from SAB. Uh-oh. Tareq, don't fly like a pussy!
The grass is too long!
Faster! Faster! Lower! Nice! Lower! Zirzigla!
I don't want to crash.
Why?
Still, it is a new helicopter. I need to fly it 5, 6 times. Then I will crash it.
It was me.
So basically the end of the fun fly, the Alpine Heli Smackdown, pretty much by 5, I would say 5:30, 6 o'clock, everybody was gone and there was only a small group of people left at the field still packing and gathering things and loading things up and what have you. And Lukas Riva pretty much walked up to me and offered me to take us on a flight on a Eurocopter around the Swiss Alps. So I figured, why not? Just take the camera with me, show you a little glimpse of what the Swiss Alps look like from the air. And ended up being me, Susie, my wife, and 2 of the pitch brothers, Rasmus and Krunder, as well as Lukas piloting the helicopter. So here we go. We're gonna go for a little flight around the Swiss Alps. Hey guys, we're at still Alpine Heli Smackdown, and I have a pitch brother with me.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Rasmus.
It's very difficult to pronounce for me.
Yeah, it's R-A-S-M-U-S.
Rasmus.
Rasmus. Yeah.
He is one of the original pitch brothers, right?
One of the founders.
One of the founders. How many real pitch brothers there are?
2.
Real ones. 2?
Real ones.
Who, you and Krunder?
Me and Kronda, yeah.
And nobody else?
Nobody else.
What about...
We were really, really drunk, and we found out to make the Pitch Brothers.
What about Chopper Canood?
Yeah, but he's a hang-around.
He's not the real pitch brother.
Nah.
But he deserves.
He deserves good. He's a good drinker.
He's a good drinker?
That's what it's all about.
And if you go to the Orlando Helicopter Blowout in December, you're going to have a surprise. There's going to be some banners and stuff. So don't be offended. It's not for children, only for adults.
And for Pitch Brothers.
And for the Pitch Brothers. And we're about to go up on a helicopter here. Our friend Lukas Riva is going to take us on a little helicopter ride around the Swiss Alps. And we're going with Rasmus and Susie there. So it's going to be a good time. You're going to enjoy it. This is Lukas Riva. He's the pilot. He's the pilot today.
I am the pilot and I'm completely drunk.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not drunk, then I won out.
We have Susie, my wife, and the Pitch Brothers, Krunder and Rasmus. And Lukas Riva is the pilot today. What helicopter is this, Lukas?
This is a Eurocopter EC-120 from France.
And where are we going to go?
I have an idea. Over the Alps.
Okay.
Sunset over the Alps. Sounds good.
Very nice. Sunset over the Alps.
Okay.
Alps.
Can we have a look at my house?
Your house is in Denmark.
Lucas, you sure you know how to fly this shit?
What?
You sure you know how to fly this shit?
There should be a manual somewhere.
Okay.
I'll tell them. Can explain it. No fireworks allowed on board.
So you guys are not going to be able to hear the communication on the intercom because we're not plugged in, but we're going to give you a little glimpse of the Swiss Alps from helicopter piloted by Mr. Lukas Riva, 3D pilot and full-scale helicopter pilot.
Yep.
That wasn't my
Well,
fault.
really, I hope so. Yeah. There you go.
This is the field for the Alpine Heli Smackdown. And now we're going for a flight pretty fast. You can see it's late in the day. It's about 6 or so in the evening. Maybe more like 7. And it's getting ready for the sunset here. This is the main highway that goes north and south in Switzerland. Pretty cool. And again, like I explained before, this is the Italian section of Switzerland, the southern part of the southeast part of Switzerland.
No problem, guys.
And this concludes episode number 18. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think that it's kind of interesting to see the stick movements from Tareq. I always ask myself how he can fly the way he does, holding the transmitter the way he does. I don't know if you've seen the way I fly, but if you've purchased some of the Learning 3D videos that I've put out, you can see that I push down really hard on the sticks and I fly with my thumbs, but I always try to get very sharp sticks and I push down on them so that there's no possible way for my thumbs to slip. Tareq was flying the DX7 SE with the stock sticks, which by the way, in my opinion, they're not very sharp at all. And he literally barely just holds, it just barely touches the sticks with his thumbs. So lightly that if I were to pull the transmitter from underneath, I could just literally grab it from him. He doesn't even really grab a really good tight hold on the transmitter. So I was quite impressed to see that he flies the way he does with so little pressure on the sticks. I've always felt that you have to really push down, not really hard, but you kind of have to get a good grip on the radio and push down on the sticks to avoid slippage. But anyway, that's how he does it. And this proves once again that it doesn't really matter how you hold the radio. It doesn't matter whether you pinch or you use thumbs. A lot of people, there's so many different arguments and for example, threats on the most popular forums on the internet about people going off about, well, pinching is better because you're more precise and thumbing is better because you're faster. This is all absolutely, pardon the expression, crap. The bottom line is anything works as long as you're comfortable with the way you're holding your radio, you're comfortable with the way you're holding the sticks, whether you're pinching, whether you're thumbing, whether you pinch on one side and use the thumb on the other or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you have to get used to the way you fly. You have to develop your own feel with the transmitter and the helicopter. And there's really no right or wrong. It's just completely up to you what you decide to do. So I hope you enjoyed it, number 18, and I'll see you guys next time. We're not quite sure what we're doing for number 19, but I'm sure we'll bring you something pretty good. So thanks again, and see you later. Like slowing me down. There's more traffic.
I'm using Spartan Quark with also tail servos from Outrage.
What's the model on the servo? Tail servo.
The tail servo. Stop.
I edit. No worries.
I forgot the number of the servo.
It's okay, I edit. But you can start by saying the tail servo is a... You can't see it?
Yeah, I forgot the number, you know?
Alright, Tareq, explain to people how you pack your helicopters.
Completely assembled inside this box.
It's a big box.
Yeah, but very easy. Only 5 minutes to take everything and go fly. Look at my radio.
That's some heavy packing.
Oh my god. Can you give me the...
That's much quicker than my setup.
Yeah, for sure. I think you need 2 hours to assemble your helicopter with everything.
Yeah, 2 hours.
For us, only 5 minutes and 5 minutes to clean. That is all. But we need to search for many things inside the box.
It's like Christmas when there's like little kids.
No, hang on. Ready with a 9?
You want a video? You want a video? 9!
Hello, Susie.
Hey, Thunder.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm okay.
You okay? No beer? No beer.
I'm driving this evening, so I had one beer today though.
Oh, you've already had one? Just
I had
one?
one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I need that to fix the hangover, you know. So one beer and then you're fresh again.
Then you're fresh again.